a great tip from a local at the gas station. He told us to go up this forest road, and we will have spectacular views of Mount St. Helens up there, and so we'll see what that
hopefully can
holds
find
true.
the turns.
Turn this way, turn that way, go past the fish hatchery, make a left by the big oak, but we're gonna give it a go. Guys, check out these crazy beautiful flowers. When we were traveling and we're driving, that is what I'm always looking for, especially when we're hiking too. Gosh, these I have not seen before. They are so cool. If anybody knows what kind of flowers these are, let me know. I would love to know. They're all along the roadside here in the Pacific Northwest and in the woods, and something I haven't seen before. I just love them. We are on the search for the Mount St. Helens view.
Yeah, the gentleman gave us the directions, which have been on, but he kind of made it sound like I thought, like it was like, right up there in that neighborhood. It's like, no, this is like 50 miles or whatever, but everything's hit so far, so
hopefully it's worth it. If not, the drive and all the flowers really are worth it. Hopefully this is the right path. Not sure, but we're gonna take it and see where it ends up. It's getting clearer, and I do actually see it through the peak in the trees there, so that might be it.
that's it for sure, but it's more, this is
not sure if we get to an opening, so we're gonna keep driving here and see if we can get to an opening. Hopefully we don't need a chainsaw. A little narrow with the trees. Gonna get some stripes, I think. So that road was a bus, so now we're making our way down backwards to back out of here because it was getting way too narrow and it started to dead end. So now we're backing down the mountain. All right, we're gonna turn her around and see if we missed our stop. Not a problem. According to the sign, it says Mount St. Helens has major eruptions approximately once every 125 years. So hopefully it'll be a while before the next explosion.
Something that was in his garage was kind of a possession. It was one of Elvis's old Cadillacs he owned. And it's
gone.
They don't know where. The stuff blew away, and when it blew, it covered over so much stuff. It's under hundreds of feet of whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember driving through there many years ago, and after it just had happened, and seeing all the ash and then the cars and everything's still there and no trees. And have you been there since?
I've never. I've driven by is all.
Okay.
I think we went 90. It would have been early 90s. Yeah.
Yeah, and of course, for the first 10 years or so after it was a iffy deal. They didn't want to let people in too close because they didn't know. There's still a dome building.
Oh, right.
The mountains. I guess in the crater, there's
still going.
It pushes up a little bit and then settles down and pushes up, and that was the problem with this mountain. Was that most mountains, from what I understand, volcanoes, like Rainier's a volcano, and so is Mount Baker, but they're venting all the time.
Yeah.
There's heat up on the mountains, and Mount Baker back in '75 was acting up.
Okay.
I was over in Germany when it was happening, and I came home and it calmed down. But every once in a while, you'll still see. I live on Camino Island, and when I'm coming off the island, there's been times I see a plume of. You'll see the clouds, so you know it's not a cloud.
Yeah.
But there's shooting up in the air on the
Okay.
steam blast. Will happen.
So
It
there's
hasn't been-
nothing out of here, so then it
There's
builds up
no-
pressure? Is
Right, and that was the deal. This mountain was capped over.
And your mom lived 100 miles from here?
Well, north of.
North?
Yeah,
Okay.
by Everett.
And obviously she felt the
Oh,
explosion.
yeah, she felt it. Everybody up in the area, they felt it. She
Yeah.
woke up. What was that? You know,
Yeah.
5 o'clock in the morning. It was a Sunday morning. I had flown down the night before. Now, I'd been on a couple of these trips with Boeings, and in April of 81, I flew back from California, and the mountain was shaking,
Oh.
and I got a picture of it, but it was like 3 days before the first hole blew in it.
Oh,
I
okay.
got this picture looking out the airplane up.
Oh, how
the
cool.
dome and everything, and then 3 days after, after I got home, it popped its first hole.
Wow.
And I remember seeing pictures there. But after that, they started sending the planes out over the ocean, away from the mountain, because if it blew, the ash and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
And on the way down, we took off out of SeaTac and went out.
Our lunch is turning into a breakfast. Gonna make some eggs and some blueberry pancakes. Not a bad meal.